Ah, Professor, I've been waiting for you. Of course. But give me a second, and I'll be right with you. Here. Perfect. As if I didn't have enough work already. I also need to prepare the shop for Christmas. And as you can see, I am late this year. So, are the rumors true, Professor? Are you in need of my assistance yet again? People talk, you know, and more so animals. And a little bird told me, well, a crow really, that you've damaged your wand again. Is that true? I am baffled. It's the fourth term this year. Pray tell, how does a professor of history of magic break his most treasured possession that often? I do not recall having to use magic in history class back in my day, but maybe things have changed. A field trip gone wrong? I see. You have to tell me everything about it. Oh no, it won't help with the repairs. I'm just curious. Now, can I please take a quick look at your wand before we head to the atelier and see what can be done to repair her? Of course you're coming with me. I still need to scold you about how bad of a wand owner you are, remind you how to take care of it, teach you a lesson or two, and you also keep me company while I assess the damages. Ah, you kept the box. That's very good. 1 point for you. Wands love being all cozy and comfortable. It helps them rest properly and recharge their magic. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? Oh, poor thing. No wonder she doesn't work properly anymore. Look at these nasty scratch marks. What on earth happened at this field trip of yours? Professor, you should know better than not be mindful of the correct etiquette when it comes to hippogriffs. Always be polite with them. Oh, I see. One of your students didn't follow the rules. And you came to the rescue? My. I knew you were a great professor, but a brave soul at that too. But please, be more careful next time. Most of the time, not interfering with a hippogriff's wrath is the best course of action. I know, your student would have been badly wounded, but that's also how one learns. By being savagely attacked by a big hybrid bird. Me, cruel? No. Just learning life the hard way. And I am sure you were prepared for such a possible accident, and you packed all the necessary potions for a quick healing and recovery. Am I wrong? See? I knew it. The greatest professor. Now, off to the atelier we go. But before that... Here, that's better. Oh, just a little splitting spell, so I don't miss any customers. Oh, no. My dear lovely self, please, you are your own person. No need to mimic me. Perfect. Now, follow me, Professor. Oh, this spell always comes in handy, especially when there's so much to do. You've never tried it? You should. It's fun. Makes people lose their minds when there's too many of me. Can you imagine my shop being run by dozens of Isabellas? When it happens, it looks just like a buzzing beehive. No, splitting isn't difficult in itself, but the aftermath can be quite brutal. See, right now, I don't know what's happening at the counter. When splitting, it affects your memories and mind as well. But when you merge back together, that's when things become complicated. All the memories from each split merge into your brain, and that can create unbearable headaches, sanity loss, paranoia, and sometimes death. Imagine getting hours of memories back from different points of view in just a few seconds. Exactly. That's why it's recommended not to split too much and just for a short period of time. You know that there have been cases of people who forgot they split up and went on living their own lives until they'd meet again one day, years later. Can you imagine? I wonder what my other half would do. I'm sure she'd go somewhere on an adventure. But I'm sure this spell could be useful to you, Professor, especially when you have a lot of assignments to grade. Imagine all the time saved. If you ever do that, please let me know. I am curious to see what a room full of professors would look like. And here we are, the atelier. Don't mind the mess. I have an enchanting broom somewhere, but it has been a no-show for a few days now. I guess I should start to worry. I've never heard of brooms disappearing for such a long period of time. Usually they just take the weekends off. But I'll take care of that later. Now we have something far more important to do. Repairing your precious wand. Just take this tool over there and bring it here. We'll repair your wand together. No, I usually never do that. I prefer to work alone, truth be told. But you need to understand how your carelessness impacts this precious little thing. Maybe that way you'll be more careful in the future. Or, and that's just a little theory of mine, you do damage her on purpose to have an excuse to come here. Am I wrong, Professor? I am. Your blushing cheeks say otherwise, but let's pretend you tell the truth. And if, just if, I were to be right, you do not need an excuse to come and see me here. Just stop by and I'll offer you a cup of tea with biscuits. And we could have a nice little conversation. Now, your wand. I need a bit more light here. Lumière. Much better. So, hippogriff scratches. You're lucky it didn't just destroy it. Oh, poor little thing. Look, it's shaking. When did the attack happen? Monday. Well, you did good to come here quickly. Who knows what would have happened if you had waited longer. Wands do not die per se, as they're not technically alive, but because they're magic's vessel, they're imbued with it to the point that they pulse, just like a heartbeat. They can sometimes cast spells on their own if their bond with their owner is strong enough. They bleed magic when damaged, just like yours did. They vibrate when scared, in danger, or hurt. Wands are wizards and witches' essence. With them, we would be powerless. So she cannot die, but she can stop working if too damaged. She can lose her magic. And we do not want that. Professor, they're not just a piece of wood. Please, don't be rude. No wonder you got attacked by a hippogriff. Are you sure your student story is true? But no, wands are not just wood. And you know it very well. They're intricate blend of different materials. It takes time and precision to craft one. One needs to find the right balance between each material and the future owner. For example, yours is made of elm, house feather, the bird of knowledge, lapis powder, the stone of wisdom, and a leaf of water lily, the flower of perception. The perfect match for a professor. Yes, I can sense what a wand is made of just by touching it. After all, it's my job, Professor. But with yours, I know it by heart. You come here so often. If I remember correctly, we've known each other for, 2 years now? That's when you got transferred to this university, indeed. I still remember the first time you walked into my shop. You were so worried, trembling all over, holding your one box like the world was about to end. I never saw customers so nervous about a broken wand. That's when I understood that you're a good person. You know, I am biased, of course, creating and repairing wands all day long. But I believe most witches and wizards take magic and everything that comes with it for granted. Wands too. Most see them as just tools to cast spells, to use magic. But they're much more than that. As I said, they're imbued with magic, giving them incredible properties, close to a living organism. Caring about them is a trait most people have lost over the years. And it is rare to meet those who do. That's why I'm happy you pushed the doors of my shop 2 years ago. Now, shall we repair this little Miss Magic? Here I come. You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Oh, poor thing. I'll bring you back to your... feet doesn't work, but you know what I mean, right? In no time. So, first, we need to close the scratch wounds. This won't work with just magic. I need to reinforce it. Professor, your wand won't be able to take much more damage in the future. For her sake and yours, please be more careful, will you? Promise? pinky promise? Thank you. Now, what should I use to... I'm sorry, what? Blood magic. Professor, you cannot be serious. First of all, blood magic is strictly forbidden, for good reasons, which I am sure you know because you teach history of magic. Yes, some people still use it, even if it's not to destroy the world, and they pay the higher price for it. Blood magic essentially requires a wizard or a witch to bound themselves to magic through their own blood, which is ludicrous. As they are linked to it from birth, there's no need to add blood in the mix. Though vampires would strongly disagree with me. But again, they're vampires. Bounding oneself to magic with your own blood seems like nothing at first, and just gives you more power. But for some reason, blood corrupts magic. Or maybe it's the other way around, or both. Nobody really knows how magic works, to be honest. We just know how to use it, more or less. But we know that magic, if given blood, will demand more and more of it, to the point that it will, well, kill whoever tried it in the first place. So no, Professor, never ever use blood magic. Don't even think about it. Today we will reinforce your wand with... Can you look me in the eyes for a second, please? Just so I can check something. What do I see? That you have very beautiful eyes. No, sorry. I mean, you do, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just needed to make sure I chose the right metal for you. Metal, yes. Your wand needs it desperately. I will pour molten gold into her scars to heal her and give her most of her strength back. Then she'll just need rest to recover completely. Why gold? Have you forgotten your alchemy classes, Professor? Gold is the symbol of perfection of the mind and the soul. That's what I saw in your eyes, and I believe it fits perfectly with your character. Nobody is perfect, but you strive to reach it always, don't you? In your work, with your students. You know, you should be careful with that. It is wise to seek goodness, but always stop before it starts to mess with your mind, before it makes you doubt and prevents you from doing anything. Keep that somewhere inside this beautiful head of yours. As long as you try, as long as you do the best you can with the capabilities you have today, then you did your best. And that's what matters the most. Never try to go beyond what's humanly possible. Now, gold. I think I should have some... Ah, yes, perfect. Here. All right. And ignis. Careful. Slow. She vibrates a lot, yes. No, it doesn't hurt her. But thank you for your concern, Professor. Let's say that it's more like feeling warm wax poured on your skin. It's not unpleasant, but it's also a strange sensation. Look how the gold fits perfectly in the cracks. Beautiful, isn't it? She'll have very beautiful scars. Ones she'd be able to be proud of. Living with a professor isn't a walk in the park, it seems. And here we are. Now we just need to wait for the gold to set and the wand to accept it. Oh yes, a wand can reject any foreign material poured or stuck to her. That's why they're always so clean. They get rid of the dirt themselves. Just like cats. But I'm sure this little one won't shake out the gold. She really needs it. And she knows. Well, magic knows. We just need to wait and see if the other materials will accept the new one. That's always an idea of balance. Always. Ah, look, it already started to set. Perfect. Now, Professor, I would advise on not using her for a while. Give her some rest, like a day or two, just to make sure she rests enough. And then, what should you be? Correct. More careful. Do not put yourself in any dangerous situation again. Please. Of course I'm worried. Wouldn't want to lose my most loyal customer. Jokes aside, please, do take care of yourself. If you don't, I'll have no other choice but to deal with your well-being myself. You would like that? Are you sure, Professor? Imagine a dozen Isabellas invading your apartment, taking care of everything for you. Cooking, cleaning, shopping, healing, and with that, talking all the time without ever stopping. Are you sure that's what you'd like? And here is your wand. I will walk you back to the shop. What's that? My wand? You mean, what is it made of? That's a very intimate question, Professor. No, I'm joking. I just wanted to see you blush again. My wand, she is made of weeping willow, raven feather, amethyst powder, and forget-me-not petal. And because she's been badly damaged, I have reinforced her with silver. What does she represent? Melancholia. Quite fitting with my character. And here we are, Professor. Once again, be careful. And also enjoy the upcoming holidays. I really hope you'll get some time to rest. It was my pleasure to see you too. Oh, and before you go, here. A chocolate one for you. Ah, you know, it's always nice to give chocolate to customers. It makes them come back quicker for some reason. And I'll send you the bill by Raven. Don't worry about it. Professor, next time, Just ask me on a date. It will be cheaper than bringing you one for repairs, and less of a hassle than finding new ways to break it. And just a random thought. I heard the university's Christmas ball will be delightful this year.